your Norcast weather update. Brought to you by Angelic Health Palliative and Hospice Care. Wherever you call home, Angelic Health will meet your needs with a customized care plan for patients with a chronic and/or terminal illness. Visit angelic.health for more info.
Well, good morning, everybody. Nor'easter here. It is now 7:31 on your Friday, and I know just by judging how many comments out there and how active you are probably super duper excited for the weekend. I mean, did I get that right? I'm sure. Now, look, excuse me, still dealing with these darn allergies. I have my bottle of water right next to me. This is just a crazy allergy season. It started in like April and it's still going, and I think we got another couple weeks out ahead of us. Anyway, this weekend's not going to be the best. It's not going to be a repeat of last weekend. That's very hard to do. It was literally picture perfect. We're going to be looking at some scattered showers coming in. I just do not believe that it's going to be a washout. So you don't have to worry about that. But I would, if you're planning on being outside, especially late tomorrow morning into the early afternoon, have an umbrella handy just in case. Then again, on Sunday, some of our guidance is going with the idea that we could get some showers on that day as well, especially early in the day into early afternoon. So morning and afternoon looks to be a little unsettled on your Sunday. So just be aware of all that. We're not talking severe weather. We're talking run-of-the-mill showers. All right, so that is that. Good morning, Charlene and Rochelle and Kim. Kim joins us every morning from Manchester Township. I appreciate you being here. Good morning, Diana and Elaine and Steve and Renee. Renee actually said the other day, I went to Dorothy for their chicken barbecue, and I mistakenly said it was my first time ever there. I guess during the daylight hour. So Renee attended a dine and donate event I had to benefit the victims of the tornado in September last year, and she won a bike. And I drove the bike over to her and her husband's house, and I was in Dorothy, but it was nighttime. I didn't really get to see the cute character of the town. So you were right. That was my second time there. Hey, Sean, thank you so much. I hope to see you at Harry's in Cape May this summer. I will be there. It's going to oscillate between Wednesday and Friday, depending on the week, but you can always message me, and I'll let you know. Would love to meet. I love meeting everybody. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate that. And where's my buddy, Evan? Is Evan on here? So Evan is a future meteorologist, adorable young man. He's actually coming to the studio next Friday to do this live show with me, and I think he's going to have a lot of fun with that, and he'll get to meet our wonderful morning crew audience here. So I've got a bunch of young people that are interested in the weather, and I would like to help in any way I possibly can. So if you're a fan of weather, reach out to me. I want to help you. I want to pay it forward, because somebody gave me a nice gesture when I was a kid, and I never forgot that. So I want that to continue. Okay, at any rate, we have, what is it, our national day calendar here. Today is the 10th of June. I cannot believe that. It's National Bay Day. Now, I didn't know what this was until a few years ago, and then somebody explained to me it's an acronym. It stands for Before All Else. At least that's what I was told. It makes sense. It's National Ballpoint Pen Day. It is National Black Cow Day. That's where we get our chocolate milk from. I'm kidding. I got chocolate milk for the first time in like 10 years. I can't wait to finish that bottle. I know, call me crazy. But yeah, we have chocolate milk in the refrigerator. It's National Herbs and Spices Day. It's National Iced Tea Day. It's Teresa Caputo's birthday. I went to a Teresa Caputo event. I think it was at Tropicana many, many years ago. I found it interesting, but I'm very skeptical because I feel like, people could research the audience that's going to be there, and I don't know. I'm a science guy, but I guess some of it hits home, and you're like, whoa, how did she know that? And it's Taylor Armstrong's birthday. All right, first things first, I want to talk about this. This was damage in Blackwood and Gloucester Township yesterday. And then I was out there a few hours before the National Weather Service, and this was actually after a lot of it was cleaned up. There were multiple tree services out there taking care of the damage. This was literally a 1,000 feet maybe of one particular neighborhood, Deer Park Circle. So that's 5 minutes from my house. I got in the car, drove down there, and I was there for a half hour, 45 minutes, just looking at the damage, trying to find the trajectory of the wind. I talked to a couple tree service people, and they were telling me the same thing. National Weather Service comes in the afternoon and confirms it as an EF1 tornado. Now, look, I will say the National Weather Service is much more knowledgeable when it comes to surveying damage than I am. My expertise is in broadcast. But I've been to tornado sites before, Marmora, Mullica Hill. The characteristics of the damage are completely different. So everything here, this tree, the tree next to it, a fence on the other side of the street, was laying down in the same direction. That to me screams straight line wind damage. And I continue to believe that's what caused the damage here, but we're splitting hairs. It doesn't really matter. The damage happened, and I feel horribly for the people impacted by it, and I hope you're not, that you're able to recover quickly. But you see the angle, how this is laying down on the house. The very next house next to it, the same type of thing. The trees behind in the forest, all in the same direction. Typically when there's tornado damage, on the other side of the street, you have something facing a different way. You have evidence of things twisting around. I didn't see that with this. So again, I continue to believe that it was straight line wind damage. I'm an outlier here, but hey, that's my honest opinion. I was down on the site. Now, of course, I didn't have access to like a drone to see above, but from the ground, straight line wind damage. But whatever. I was thinking between 80 and 100 mile an hour winds. National Weather Service says 90 miles an hour. So yeah, you got to watch out for these summertime thunderstorms. There was no tornado warning. For those of you who are saying, but I didn't get any kind of warning on my phone. None whatsoever. Actually, let me walk back over to my desk real quick because I want to take this out and I want to show you the actual, what was going on here. Let me just stop this real quick and go in. And I accidentally copied this. So we're going to take this out of here. So for those of you who said, okay, I didn't get a warning. You're right, there was no warning. There was a severe thunderstorm warning for hail and damaging winds, but there was no warning for tornadic activity. Now, this is a part of the radar that we look at, and it shows you what the wind profile in a storm is. And on the north side here, we had winds going away from the radar. So anytime you see red, that means that the wind is moving away from the radar site. In this case, it was Fort Dix, okay? And when you see green, it moves toward the radar site. So you get this circulation here. And general rule of thumb, when you look at radar and you see a couplet like this, you know that there's rotation. And we look at another level called shear, change in wind direction with height. At any rate, I mean, this is weak rotation. I'm assuming, between 4:57 and 5 o'clock, it was very brief. It looked like this. Too quick to issue a tornado warning and get people to safety here. But look, I see both sides of the equation. It is extremely difficult to be in that position to have to pull the trigger, but my issue is this. We've had tornado warnings issued for storms that had little to literally no rotation, and the warning was in effect for like 5 minutes. So I think we need like a standard to follow for these storms. But that's just me talking from the private sector, Whatever. Again, I just hope everybody that was impacted is able to recover quickly. 65 right now in Philadelphia, 62 in Atlantic City, 58 in Richmond, 55 in Charleston, 60 out in Chicago. The name of the game today is Harry. Harry the high pressure system. Harry the happy high pressure system. Try saying that alliteration 5 times fast. It's what I teach all the kids in school. Harry, happy, high. Okay? Right across the mid-Atlantic today. Calm, tranquil weather. And then we got a system out to the west that's going to be moving through by tomorrow morning. That's going to make things a bit unsettled. 63 right now in Hamilton, 62 in Tuckerton, 63 in Atlantic City, 68 in Cape May. West winds. Now, the west winds are going to be a little bit of an issue at the beach for a couple reasons. One, any land breeze brings the bugs. The bugs live in the marshes, and the greenheads, the mosquitoes, and the wind pushes them onto the beaches. So a beautiful beach day out there, but you're going to be buggy, so don't forget the bug spray along with the sunscreen. Another thing that the west wind does is promote what's called upwelling. So you saw temperatures in the water about 70 degrees a couple days ago. We've shaved off about 10 degrees from those numbers because the warm layer of air, or the warm layer of water at the top gets skimmed away, and then the cooler stuff from beneath is able to come up. So it is going to be a little bit chilly in the water. Nice, calm, tranquil scene. I have some pigeon friends here on the roof of the OCNJ Water Sports facility where the Beachy Tiki is. Look at that bright blue sky. A beautiful start to things. 62 degrees right now, a dew point of 53. That's a big difference from yesterday. We had a dew point of 70. It was very swampy. West-northwest winds, that flow coming in off the mountain range, expunges all that high humidity from the air. Dew point of 54 in Trenton, 53 in Toms River, 54 in Atlantic City, 53 in Wilmington, out Lancaster, 53 and 56 down in Rehoboth. Now, the dew points are going to climb up a bit, especially on Sunday. I think tomorrow is another comfortable day. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, it's going to be noticeably humid. Not oppressive, just noticeable. Over the next few hours, we're going to be seeing our temperatures climb to around 70 degrees. Green light across the board in your travel. There are no issues. Doppler radar right now shows you absolutely nothing going on. Yesterday at this point, we had storms exiting the coast. Clearly not the case. We'll zoom out a little bit and show you the Ohio Valley. This is the clear picture of high pressure. Look at this. Building in right over West Virginia and Kentucky. This is going to continue to move off to the east and set us up in a beautiful way today. Now, out to the west, this is the system that's going to be making things a little topsy-turvy going into tomorrow. Now, I think for the most part it misses to the south, but there will be showers. There will be some scattered rain on radar, I'd say late morning, early afternoon tomorrow. So today is definitely the pick day. We're bright, we're comfortable, it's enjoyable. Then we become unsettled for the weekend. Neither day is going to be washed out, but both Saturday and Sunday will likely feature some level of scattered showers. Then a warming trend comes in, a big warm up. Okay, the North Atlantic Oscillation, that's the entity that has really left its mark starting back in March. Been very negative. We don't like negativity, except if it's in the winter, then it promotes the storminess. But no, I mean, we've been below average a lot. It looks to go positive. It looks like a ridge of high pressure is going to be building in from the south and west, and we are going to be on the peripheral of well above normal temperatures. That should stay down to Kentucky, our friends in Tennessee. Actually, I'll be out in Tennessee next weekend, just south of Nashville, north of Huntsville, Alabama, visiting. Ben, if you're watching, Ben Luna is the general manager for a group of radio stations. We were just talking this morning. Manages 25 employees and a group of stations and his weather channel. Just incredible what they do. Anyway, temperature outlook 8 to 14 days. Still looking like the hottest weather down to the south and west. We will probably not see anything crazy, but we're going to open the door at least for the chance of getting into the 90s again. We haven't had a whole lot of 90s this year so far. That is likely going to change. Sun and clouds mix. Clouds will thicken up as we go into tonight, but we are dry. And then for tomorrow, well, here comes the system crossing over the mountains. You see 2 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, we're dry. So early in the morning, we should be fine. It's mid and late morning into early afternoon, so maybe a 4 or 5 hour period where these scattered showers are possible, and I think your Saturday night should be fine. We have a comedy show coming up at the Harbaugh Village. That's tomorrow night. I'll be down there on location this afternoon to talk about that, and then you'll be able to share the video and enter for a chance to win tickets to that comedy show. So that's going to be very exciting. And I know we have a whole bunch of stuff and weddings going on, festivals, food truck festival in Hamilton. I think for the most part you're good, but if you're out there early to mid-afternoon, just make sure you have an umbrella. Outside of that, I don't see any need to cancel any plans. So around 80 today, clouds increase mid and late afternoon into the evening. At the beach, like I was talking about, ocean water temperatures are down right now, 59 degrees. That is 10 degrees cooler than yesterday. It's sunny, but it's buggy with that west wind. And of course, we have a moderate to high UV index, your safe sun time, about 15 or 20 minutes. 81 today in Egg Harbor Township, 78 in Ocean City, 76 in Cape May. West to southwest winds ultimately take over at the beaches, maybe more of a sea breeze. Up along the North Jersey coastline, Asbury Park at 75, Seaside Park also at 75. For tonight, not as cool as last night. We got down into the 50s. Dew points are going to start to come up a little bit as we introduce more of a southerly component in the wind. You'll wake up and it'll be a little bit on the muggy side, but I think you're going to get through it just fine. Tomorrow for your Saturday on the cooler side. Average this time of the year is about 84, right? How about 76? Clouds out there, maybe some scattered showers through late morning, early afternoon. And then again on Sunday, we're going to throw in a chance of some passing showers as well. So it's not a completely dry weekend. There will be some scattered showers. There will be periods of dry weather, but we're not looking at like one big organized storm coming in that's going to ruin the weekend for you. All right, so here's your 7-day forecast. I got us at 80 on Sunday with that chance of some showers with that system coming in. 86 on Monday, that's the warmest of this stretch. Then we're down into the lower 80s. Thursday looks like another opportunity. As that ridge of high pressure sets up, normally you get thunderstorms. It's called the ring of fire, and it really comes down to where that center of high pressure is and where that ridge establishes itself. 83 on Friday, then as we extend out into the 10-day outlook, before we really warm up, I believe we are looking at more 70s. Now this takes us into well into mid-June. So the NAO trying to remain in check here. So we will see. Oh boy. It's supposed to switch to my, oh well, we're just going to go over here and sit down. Tried to work my magic, but now you guys know how it's all done. I'll go over here and physically click on the slide. I don't know what happened here. All right. Anyway, here's your 10-day forecast. So we're not completely done with the 70s just yet. I think there's still room on the horizon for the 70s out there. So, all right, let me go back to my Facebook comments. Hey, Evan, thanks for being here, buddy. When you come to the studio, you're going to be doing this with me. You're going to be on the green screen. You're going to be sitting right next to me, and you're going to be talking to the audience. And then we'll spend some time together showing you how I put a forecast together. And we're going to have a great day. We'll record a forecast for you to save. And, you know, I think it's going to be great. Facebook is really messing up with live notifications. You know, Cindy, it really stinks. I have a process on how you can stay in tune with all the live updates. I posted a couple days ago. I'll post it again. It's an imperfect platform. That's why I'm building my own channel, my own TV channel, and that's going to be live soon. So stay tuned for that. You'll be able to go right onto YouTube or Apple TV, Roku, and watch this. And you know at, hey, 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to be able to watch this. Speaking of, today's the last day I'm doing a 7:30 show until school resumes in the fall. Gives me a little extra time to relax in the morning. But yeah, 8 o'clock starting Monday. And that's going to continue right through the summer season. So have a great day, everybody. I am going to leave you with a shot of the Great Egg Harbor Bay overlooking the OCNJ Water Sports facility, and just see how beautiful it's going to be. Take care, everybody. Enjoy.